Let us continue to grow as a nation. Let us learn from one another. Let us seek to understand, and let us embrace our differences. Let us celebrate.
Today, we celebrate China. The first record of Chinese in our land dates to the late 1700s. Roughly 70 carpenters were employed to come to Canada to build a ship. This was Canada's first introduction to skill of Chinese. About 100 years later, over 15,000 Chinese laborers were brought over to complete the last leg of the Canadian Pacific Railroad, a back-breaking and dangerous job. With the hard work and commitment of these workers, the CP Rail burrowed its way through the Rocky Mountains. The Chinese proved to be hardy and industrious. Recognizing their astounding contributions to the Canadian ideal, in 1947, the Chinese were given full citizenship rights. Today, we find they have become a truly integral part of Canadian cultural fabric. A special occasion in any Canadian city is the spectacle of Chinese New Year. The festival is never complete without fireworks, but the true purpose of the Chinese New Year festivities is to celebrate the good fortune of the lunar festival with friends and food. 恭喜發財!
Today, we celebrate Ukraine. The official first wave of Ukrainian immigrants to Canada began in 1891, settling east of Edmonton. This was the first Ukrainian colony and continues to be the largest Ukrainian bloc settlement in Canada. By 1914, more than 250,000 Ukrainians called Alberta home. Promoted as a desirable destination to then Austrian-ruled Western Ukraine, and encouraged by Canada's Minister of Interior's program to attract cultural workers, brought a massive surge of Ukrainian immigrants. Settling in the rich farmland of Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, known affectionately as the Ukrainian Belt. A second influx of Ukrainians came during Ukraine's struggle for independence during the Russian Civil War. From World War II until the fall of communism, Ukrainians came as political refugees or as displaced persons seeking a better life. The brilliant colors and excellence of the festivals reflect their pride and passion in the Ukrainian community in Canada. And it all begins with a toast. Raz, dva, trezub.
Today, we celebrate the Philippines. The first Filipinos migrated to Canada in Manitoba in 1950. An interesting fact about the Filipinos is that women were the front-runners in the immigration to Canada. Mainly working as nurses, teachers to begin with, more Filipinos were attracted to Winnipeg to work in the growing garment industry. There is now more than 600,000 Filipinos calling Canada their home, becoming an important part of the Canadian destination, sharing culture as old as time with beauty and grace. An ancient and honorable belief of this culture is, he who does not look back to his roots will not reach his destination.
Let us continue to grow as a nation. Let us learn from one another. Let us seek to understand, and let us embrace our differences. Let us celebrate.